Hey, hey, hey. Here we are. Well, I should have made sure my head fitted in that before I started, shouldn't I? Anyway, great to see everybody here today on Periscope. I'm getting quite addicted to watching other people's scopes, so I thought about time I did another one myself. So this is all about abundance. So I've written a blog post today for my website all about why we should even be bothered about abundance in life and what it means and how we can create more and how we can attract more into us. I'm a money mindset coach, which means I help people create crazily wonderful, successful lives and help more money come basically into your life. So I'm looking for super successful, ambitious people out there. Woo! So abundance is kind of one of those words that's thrown around and used quite a lot, I think, out there. So, oh yeah, you should have a more abundant mindset, you should be, generating more abundance into your life and so forth. But what does it actually mean? I don't know what it means for any of you guys out there, and what abundance you felt in your life. But for me, it's not as woo-woo as it sounds. I mean, I'm quite into the science of things, and the science of what goes on in our brains and how we're expanding our brains through neuroscience. But I actually think there's something in this abundance thing. I think it's really got some legs. Once you start thinking more abundantly, once you start creating the feeling that more is possible in your life, it's amazing what other things happen. I think we all have a tendency to think quite small, and that comes from, in my experience through coaching people, comes from thinking even from a young age that we're told we can't have things, we can't do things, it's not possible, we can't afford it, all of that kind of thing. And that slowly but surely squashes us down and we start to think that things aren't possible for us. But when we start thinking more expansively and that things might just be possible for us, then we create and we open our arms up and we welcome more into our lives. And so it's starting off by, I think, creating a feeling that more is possible and telling yourself that you are bigger than your current situation and that more is possible and available to you. Do feel free to, I don't know what I've done there. Do feel free to ask any questions or anything as you go through. It'd be great to see where everybody's from today and who's listening in. So creating that feeling that more is possible and that more is available to you, and getting yourself into that space actually where you say, yeah, actually, not only do I feel there's more available, I'm allowing myself to feel that there's more available out there, and giving yourself that permission and that it's actually safe to be able to think that way. I think a lot of the time people feel that if they have more, then somebody else has less. I don't see it that way at all, actually. I see that if I have more, then I'm able to give more to people. I'm able to spread my wealth, share my wealth. I'm able to create more, do more things, and just be more expansive in the world. And I think it comes to saying, ultimately for me, it was about saying, it's my time and I'm ready to go for it. And once you start thinking that every day and start saying, it's my time and I'm ready to go for it, then more and more just come into your life. Now, this Periscope, I said now I'm going to give, I think, at least 23 ways of bringing upgrades into your life. Now, the reason I think about upgrades is because I think this is like this way to start getting that feeling of abundance into your life. Because if you can start creating very small upgrades in your life, then you start to feel how much more generous that is to yourself, and how much more care you're taking of yourself around that. And then when you start feeling better about yourself, then naturally you're going to attract more into your life. However, we don't all want to necessarily be running around spending thousands and thousands on upgrades and so forth, but there is, I think, a huge amount of things that we can do just to make ourselves feel that little bit better without breaking the bank. So that's the important thing there. Now, I've got a little list here of things that I thought of, sort of upgrades. I mean, does anybody else think of upgrades? I can see people are watching, but I can't see any comments from anyone. Does anybody want to say hi? I'm wondering if I have got something, one of my features on Periscope not working properly, like I've locked comments out or something like that. Anyway, let's have a think about these little mini upgrades. As I say, the whole purpose of these small upgrades is to make you feel more generous to yourself, or recognise that you are being more generous to yourself, and being able to create a more expansive and generous mindset in the whole. So, for example, when was the last time you cooked yourself your favourite meal? I mean, how does that feel when you do that? It's so much fun to look forward and know you're going to be having something that's really delicious and really nourishing and beautiful for yourself. Maybe you haven't taken a walk outside yet today. You know, spending 10-20 minutes outside in nature can really nourish you and bring back that joy and abundance to your life. I'm not lucky enough to live near the beach, but if I was, I'm sure I'd head down there every day as well. Spend an extra 5 minutes in the shower using that beautiful scrub that you were given for Christmas that smells nice, but you haven't quite got round to using it. Changing the linen on your bed. I don't know about you, but I love that feeling when you get clean sheets. Clean sheets and that beautiful feeling of that smells good and it feels good, and it's one of those kind of like special little treats, isn't it, that creates that more abundance in life. We haven't got any good weather here today in England, but if we did, maybe just taking a nice picnic and a book somewhere is another way of just looking after yourself and treating yourself well. For the ladies out there, like myself, it's not saving your best underwear to the best days, so wearing your good bra on a regular old day. Keeping your car clean. That's actually one of the this kind of clutter around you. That's another sign that you're not being abundant to yourself and you're not allowing more in. So one of my top things is definitely to get out there, get things clean, get rid of those little niggles and the things that have been irritating you. You've got to get those things out of your mind to be able to allow more things in. How about some yoga or meditation? That's another great thing. As part of my morning routine, I do just 10 minutes of meditation every day, but it feels like a really nice treat for myself and something that really sets my day off on a good vibe. So that's great as well. What else can we think of? Maybe as we come into the evening, it's opening that nice bottle of wine that you've had sitting there for a while and really treating yourself to a lovely glass that you're really savouring. And another thing that's not free, but it's another really nice treat, I think, is buying fresh flowers and just having those around as well. Some reason, like having fresh flowers around, I think makes you feel like $1 zillion. It's quite nice from that point of view. So there's a smattering of ideas there for everyone. I think that was, I don't know how many that was, 10, 20, something like that, to create more abundance in your life. So say the key thing is to start with thinking where you are now. Look at some small upgrades that you can make in your life, because as you create a more abundant mindset for yourself and you start learning how to create that abundancy, then more money will naturally flow into your life for you. If you want to find any more tips, I'm on www.moneymindsetcoaching.co.uk, and my name's Caroline Domanska. Can also be found at Money Mind Coach on Periscope and Twitter. Look forward to seeing you again. Bye.